Welcome back to Financial Freedom with Jewel. You know what? Let's talk about it. Credit card debt. I know all of us are dealing with it or have dealt with it. But if you give me one moment, I'm going to show you how to pay it down. I'll be right back.
You know I'm a stranger,
Okay, in this case, we have about $25,000 in credit card debt. We're making those bare minimum payments, and guess what? We are drowning. The reason why we're drowning is because we're giving the banker all that extra money interest. These credit cards are like at 23%, you guys, which means is that every time you're making a payment to him, he's taking his interest payment and he's going to apply some to your principal, but not anywhere near what you need to be applied, which is why people get stuck in credit card cycles for 8, 9, 10 years, making bare minimum payments. But what you're not noticing is that although, let's say this person here, they have $9,000 in credit card debt here on this card, and they have their other card, $15,000. That is nearly $25,000 in credit card debt. Instead of paying those bare minimum payments, I'm going to show you how this person can pay it down in record time. Nope, they're not going to go without enjoying their life, having fun. Remember, like a diet, if you have no kind of sense of reward, and it's like, oh my gosh, it's monotonous. I do this day in and day out, and you feel like there's no reward at the end of it, you are going to give up on that diet. Velocity Banking, we teach you how to allot fun money, allot something for you. Nails, hair, guys' night, girls' night, concerts, anything you enjoy doing. We're saying, you know what, let's take that out. Let's set that to the side. That way you can still enjoy your life. But I'm also going to say, take it a step further. Take it out of the bank. Use cash only. When that, in this case, $250 is gone, you do not go back into the bank. You do not mess with it. Okay? Look at this chart here, you guys. 5709 income. 4422 is there after all their bills are paid. And they have $1,287 left. You think, oh, they're doing great. You know, what's the problem? I've learned something, you guys, over years and years of doing this and in my personal experience. If you don't tell your money where to go, you're going to wonder where it went. That money is just sitting there in that account. I guarantee you they're going to find something to do to spend that down. So at this point, this does not exist. The 1287 is sitting in your bank account, but it's being strategically targeted towards your debt. By this, I mean, this is a homeowner. They're like, I can't pay off that credit card debt in no time. No, you need to stop the bleed, which means let's look at your home. These people here, they have a $45,000 home equity line of credit. You guys, I had one years ago. I didn't know the power of what those things do. That right there is just sitting in their account, not even being used. That is their debt tool. So I'm encouraging them, listen, you have a HELOC at 7.5%. That is your debt tool. So in this case, they took the HELOC of $45,000 and they wrote a check to the credit card company and one to the other credit card company, paid off their debts immediately. Guess what? They're freed up. Now they have $197, they have $200 a month. They can inject into that $1,287. We're talking $1,674 that they have left over at the end of every single month. Check it out. Mortgage is paid, car payment is paid, insurance, okay, utilities, food, fun money, $250, and even doing savings account. Subscriptions, $108. Now, another caveat. When you do a savings account, I'm going to encourage you to do a high yield savings account. Go to places like everbank.com, open it up. You can at least get about 3.5% annual percentage yield on your savings. When you go to regular banks, you guys, regular banks, savings accounts, they give you pennies on the dollar. We're talking 0.01% return. I'll give you an example. Let's say you put $10,000 into the bank in your savings account and you're thinking, oh, I'm making money on it. You're probably going to make maybe $6, $7 at the end of the whole year, which means the banker has made money on your money. Yes, we got to flip that narrative. High yield savings, you guys, take a look at it. It's worth it. And everbank.com, you don't have to even have money to start a high yield savings account. I said, if you can inject $50 in it, go ahead and do it because it's going to grow and you're going to get a return every single month. Okay. But remember, you can get 3.5%, maybe more as an annual percentage yield on your money. Okay. Let's go back to the chart. So you see all their bills are here, you guys. But remember, we sent out the $24,000 in credit card debt. We have to pay it back to our HELOC, right? Yes. High yield savings. How are we going to do it? We're going to use our cash flow. That is how Velocity Banking works. It's strictly off cash flow. Let's say you say, only have $500 cash flow. It's okay. Inject it directly into your debts. Pay them down in record time. Let's watch this scenario here. So we are done with that debt. No more credit card debt. And you guys don't get back into it. Stay out of it. Once you come out, don't get back in, because typically you're going to get worse. It's 7 times worse. It's never better. Let's use those credit cards as a debit card. Go in there, use it, go back home, pay it off. Go in there and use it, or set up automatic payments so it's coming out and you're not going over and over and over and they're tackling and killing you in the interest. We want to stop that. But okay, here we go. Let's say, okay, $24,000 is owed on our line of credit. Okay, so we're going to immediately inject the first month, $1,674.31 is our cash flow. Okay, but we have to pay the $137.50 on the $24,000, the 7.5%. That is the banker's money right there. We're going to give him that. So when we come to our conclusion, $22,463.19 is what we owe after we pay that. Month 2, rinse and repeat, $22,463.19 minus $1,674. Plus, don't forget, interest payment. We have to pay the interest on what we owe, which is $22,000. Now we're down to $20,917.58. Month 3, you guys look, $20,917.58 minus our $1,674.31 plus interest payment owed to the banker on this amount. We're down to $19,000, you guys. 4th month, same thing, $19,363.11 minus $1,674.31 plus we owe the banker $110.93 on that much that's owed. We're down to $17,799.73. 5th month, $17,799.73 minus $1,674.31 plus we owe the banker his money for 7.5% that's due on that. We're now down to $16,227.40. 6 months, you guys. $16,227.40 minus $1,674.31 plus we owe the banker the $92.97. We are now down to $14,000. You guys, that's in 6 months. You have paid off $10,000 in debt in 6 months. You have been strategic with your cash flow. You guys, rinse and repeat. I've already showed you the strategy. This is half of a year. Yeah, we're talking about in what, a good year and maybe 3 months. Totally, completely done with credit card debt. Not 8 years, not 9 years, not 10 years, and not a whole bunch of interest being paid to the banker. And guess what? That HELOC is going to be paid off. You're back at $45,000. I'm going to encourage you to rinse and repeat the process. You guys, they have a car payment here, $387, maybe a couple years they owe on it. Why don't we go ahead, once we're done with paying a credit card, pay off that car loan. Call the bank and say, I'm done paying on it. As you can tell, they're paying $387. We had $24,000 and we only had to pay $137.50 on 7.5% HELOC. You guys, look at that. You can pay off your debts. So look at them now. They are free and clear. And guess what? Once they're done paying off those debts, that is just going to accumulate their cash flow. They're at $1,674. If we tackle that car next, they're like at $2,000. You can invest. You can go ahead and save in your high yield savings account. There's so much you can do when your money is freed up. But it's up to you. I'm just a voice. You have to make that choice. This is a winning strategy, you guys. You have to implement velocity banking. You have to be strategic because we want to tell our money where to go so we don't wonder where it went. To the next video, I'm Jewel, your financial freedom friend. I'm here until you win. Bye-bye.